Hey there, how are you? This is Ruthie Wise YouTube channel, a space where we talk about growth, faith, and everything about life. So if you're new here, this is the right place to be. Kindly subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that every time I upload a new video, YouTube is going to notify you and you're going to be the first one to watch it. Again, when you watch my content, it is very important to like. You see that thumbs up icon, hit that. That means you liked my video. It is also important to share and also to comment, okay? For those of you who have subscribed, for those of you who watch my content, who like my content, I really appreciate that. God bless you so much. So, have you ever been into a friendship, a relationship, or even a family situation just because someone seemed to need you? These people called you when they needed help. They looked for you when they had problems. They depended on your advice, your money, your emotional support. And because of that need, you assumed they loved you. I know we know so many people who are heartbroken out here because they stayed when someone needed them. And as a result, they assumed those people loved them. And so they kept trying. They kept sacrificing. They kept pushing themselves because they were afraid if they stop, these people will leave. And the danger comes when you assume that these people love you. And so when this person, maybe you are helping them because they were jobless, so they could not foot their bills. So you used to feed them, you used to, to pay rent and other bills. And so this person finally gets a job. And so they are able to foot their own bills. So the relationship changes. And so you feel betrayed. Little did you know that they were only loyal because of what you are providing. The connection, whatever connected you was not love. It was dependency. These people depended on you. And so that's why they were loyal to you. It is not because they loved you. And so we have so many people who confuse that. Just because someone needs you does not translate they love you. There's a very big difference between being needed and being loved. And even if you are there, you are available, you are providing for someone. My friend, if that person has not confessed verbally that they are romantically in love with you, do not assume that. Do it in good faith. But if you are doing it assuming that these people need you because they love you, you are in for disappointment. Because someone can need your resources and still not care about your feelings. Someone can need your attention and they don't care about your boundaries, they don't respect them. Someone can need your presence without even appreciating your worth. So it is very dangerous if you assume being needed is being loved. Because love values who you are, but need values what you can provide. And so as you grow, ask yourself, if I stop giving what I provide today, would this relationship still exist? Will this friendship continue if I stop supporting this person? Then the answer might shock you because you're going to realize that it is the provision that keeps you too. It is not because they love you in the first place. So if you don't want to be disappointed, if you don't want to come here on social media with anonymous accounts asking us for advice, just stop assuming that being needed is being loved. If you have to help someone, help them without strings attached. Okay? Yes, unless they have confessed their feelings. Otherwise, you're going to keep trying, you're going to keep saying yes, you're going to keep sacrificing, you're going to keep carrying burdens that are never yours. But then one day when you get tired, when you are unavailable, when you are unable to help, they will disappear. They will not call no more. That's when you realize that it is not love. Because we all know that real love remains even when you have nothing to offer. Real love checks on you even when you are struggling. Real love respects your boundaries. Real love values your presence, not just your contribution. So if that kind of a relationship you have does not respect your boundaries, it's only about contribution and what have you, my friend, do not assume it is love. Do not build your self-worth on being needed. Never start a relationship on being needed. I know there are so many people out there who say, he's the only one who understands me. I'm the only one who understands them. And so you start a relationship on that. Let me tell you, the moment that need itaondoka, these people will disappear. Because to begin with, they never loved you. Okay? So it is very dangerous. Build your relationship on knowing your value, knowing where you stand in that person's life. We all know we have so many cases of even couple who started through thick and thin. But if you ask them genuinely, they will tell you, when they were starting, it is need. Whatever connected them was need. And now this girl can foot her bills, and you think she'll still remain loyal? She won't. This man now can parent on his own. He can now attract the women of his type, of his caliber, and you think they will stay? They won't. If you ask so many of them, the relationship was built on being needed. So you thought it was love. You started life with someone like that. Beware. Because you deserve a relationship where people appreciate your heart, not just your help. Beware. People acknowledge you as a person, not what you bring to the table. Okay? Remember that being needed can feel good, but being genuinely loved is far better. So even if you're helping someone, even if you're offering emotional support to someone, be wary of what you're expecting from them. Unless they confess, do not assume. Just help them as a good person you are, but not expecting something in return, unless they confess their feelings to you. But never assume that being needed is being loved. Till next time, I love you all. Be sure to subscribe, be sure to comment, be sure to share and to like. Bye.